We live in a world that is louder than ever, yet we feel more alone. We work harder than our ancestors, yet we feel empty. You've asked for a miracle. You've asked for your family to be healed, for your finances to break through, or for that addiction to finally lose its grip. But nothing moves. You feel like you're shouting into a void. The truth is, many of us are trying to run a high-powered machine on a dead battery. We want the result, but we've ignored the source. Today, we aren't just talking about a prayer time. We are talking about the voltage of your soul. We are talking about why prayer must not be your last resort but your first priority. If you are tired of a crisis where every day is a new problem and every night is a new worry, stay with me. Today, we are opening the gates of the supernatural. You will not leave this moment the same person you were. Most people know Solomon for his wisdom, but few understand the price of the vision. Before God ever spoke to him in a dream, Solomon did something radical. He didn't just offer a quick prayer, he offered 1,000 burnt sacrifices. Think about that. He didn't wait for God to show up to give. He gave until his heart was wide open. And because he opened his heart first, God opened the heavens. When God asked him, "What shall I give you?" Solomon didn't ask for the death of his enemies or for silver and gold. He asked for the capacity to lead for wisdom. Here's the truth. When you have divine wisdom, wealth follows you, you don't follow wealth. Solomon became so wise he knew the value of everything from the trees to the metals in the earth. If you are struggling today, it might be because you are chasing the thing, instead of chasing the wisdom that creates the thing. The script of your life changes the moment you stop asking for a handout and start asking for a vision. A vision is a picture of the future that God places in your spirit while you are still in your small room. There is a difference between being spiritually old and spiritually young. The word says that those who are young in the spirit see visions. They see what they are going to do, how they will change the world, and how their family will be saved. Do you see your life through the lens of your current struggle or through the lens of God's promise? If you are sitting in a tiny room today, are you seeing the overflow in your spirit? Without a vision, you are just surviving. But a vision only comes when the voltage of prayer is high. Why don't we see these visions? Because our prayer life is weak. A weak prayer life leads to a weak reality. If your problem is a TV-sized sickness, you cannot treat it with a baby-sized prayer. You need the right dosage of the Spirit. Imagine your life is a water pump with the best motor in the world: your gifts, your talents, your business. But if the voltage is low, the water will only come out drop by drop. Prayer is that voltage. When you increase the hours of your prayer, the motor of your life begins to roar. The greatest enemy of your voltage is the drama. We spend hours watching dramas on TV or scrolling through social media, and our lives become a drama. We are more connected to WhatsApp than to the Holy Spirit. If you want a supernatural life, you must give God a supernatural amount of time. In the book of Acts, Peter and John weren't looking for a miracle when they went to the temple. They were simply going to pray. Because prayer was their priority, the miracle at the beautiful gate happened as a byproduct. If you seek the presence, the power follows. If you seek only the power, you may find neither. Jesus told over 500 people to wait for the Holy Spirit. But when the fire fell, only 120 were there. Where were the other 380? They were too busy. They had businesses to run, husbands to talk to, and errands to run. Are you part of the 380 who are too busy for the fire? Or are you part of the 120 who will wait until the atmosphere changes? Your husband isn't changing because your prayer is only 15 minutes long. The atmosphere of your home is a reflection of your time with God. Stop making excuses about not having a room to pray in. If you can spend thousands on a suit for a wedding, you can find a place to meet the King of Kings. Today, commit to the voltage. Commit to the vision. The impossible is only impossible until you start to pray. And it starts today. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs their voltage back. Drop voltage below if you need a refill. Prayer is the priority. Vision is the result.